And you're like, aw. And then every other person walks in, just like, weird things are
Hi, everyone. Hi. All right, guys, welcome. Welcome to the second annual 10 by 10s. Our 10 playwrights, 10 minutes. And we've been working on these all semester. Some of them are excerpts from a larger piece. And this event was produced by the playwrights as well. So give them a round of
check out for you guys to check out our programs. They have the information about all of our plays, our website where you can find out more information about us and our plays and our cast, and content warnings if that's something that you need to look at. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission about at the halfway mark, so around 7 if you're keeping time. And just a reminder to keep your phones off or on silent and enjoy our pieces. Thank you.
Young Female Feminist Contract by Caccavaro. We have Moses playing Alice, Addie Adkins playing Mabel, and Adelsa Perez playing Bethany.
Okay, Alice, what is going on? You're obviously upset about something.
No, I'm fine, Mabel. I don't want to talk about it, really.
Alice, look me in the eyes.
I really don't want to do that right now.
Alice, come on!
Mabel, please.
Alice! Put your forehead on mine. Hold my hands and look into my eyes. Now match my breathing. Now, Alice May, what is going on?
Tony W. said something to me again.
I knew it! I knew that little urchin had something to do with it. He is such a toad, Alice. What did he do this time?
Don't feel like repeating it, Mabel.
Of course you don't, my sweet warrior. And none of us should have to. We should never have to relive the venom that comes out of a middle school boy's mouth. Moreover, we should never have to let our sweet and powerful lips utter the violent tongue that these animals speak.
Yeah, Alice, it's okay. You don't have to tell us.
Thanks, Bethany. Of course. Can I give you a hug?
Great way to use consent-based affection, Bethany! You are really learning. But Alice, as I was saying, you shouldn't have to tell us what he said, but as we know, girls, there are many shouldn't have to's in feminism. We shouldn't have to pay for menstrual products. We shouldn't have to make 75 cents to every dollar a boy makes. We shouldn't have to talk about the things boys say to us, but how will we be able to support you through this obstacle of girlhood if we don't know what happened? You've got to tell us, Alice. Not for us, of course, but for you. How you healed from this violent, boyish act without expelling it firsthand to the girls who will always be there for you.
All right. I can tell you guys.
You are such a strong soul, Alice. Let it out so you can reignite the sparkle that this boy once again stole from you.
Okay. So I was walking to the bathroom to go before I came here, and I walked out, and Tony W. was also walking out from the boys' room, and he saw me, I guess, and I saw him, and I immediately tried to turn around and ignore him, but somehow I was cornered alone with him in the hallway, and I don't really know where anyone was. There were no teachers or students, and I guess that you guys were already here. So I tried to brush past him, but he put his hand on the wall next to my head, and I'm sorry. Okay, so he put his hand next to my head, and I said, leave me alone, Tony W. But he didn't. He just laughed, and then he told me, well, no, I guess. And then he asked me if he could fill the holes of my jeans with something, I don't know, Mabel, I don't really want to repeat
You don't
it.
have to say it, Alice.
Bethany! Did she ask you? Was she talking to you? Alice, it's okay. Just tell us what happened after.
Right, well, my face started burning, and my eyes got all hot, and I tried to speak, but nothing came out, and then Mr. Jean came out about, well, I'm guessing the bathroom, and he yelled he yelled at me, mostly, and he told me to get away from the boys' bathroom, and he told me that I was acting inappropriately, so.
Why did he say that to just you, Alice? Did he not see what Tony W. was doing?
I don't know. I guess not.
But you weren't in the boys' bathroom, were
No,
you?
I wasn't. I don't know why he said that, Mabel. I don't know why any of that happened, but that's what it was, okay? And then I came here and I sat down with you girls.
Well, Alice, first, I am so sorry.
Yeah, Alice, I'm really sorry. You should probably talk to somebody about that.
She's talking to us, Bethany! Who better to be there for her but her girls? We are here for you. Alice, what do you want us to do? What are you feeling? Sad? Oh, we can go visit Miss Sherman and see if she'll let us play the piano before chorus class starts? Or are you angry that we can go to the computer room and rip up old recycled paper and maybe even crumple into balls and imagine we're throwing grenades at Tony W.'s head? Does that sound good to you?
Thanks, girls. I think I just want to feel normal.
Me too, Alice. Me too. Bethany, you might not know this, but I am actually currently working on a thesis about the normality of girlhood. It's been a passion project of mine for a while now. Anyways, in my first few drafts, I came to the conclusion that we were not chosen to be normal, we were chosen to be girls. Girls filled with power and rage and the strength to make wrong things right. And we must wake up every day and choose girlhood, choose the path to the divine femininity community, and raise up the girls who cannot speak for themselves. We must speak louder than boys, think faster than boys, and do everything better than boys. Because there will always be a boy who wants to tear you down, wants to make you small, wants to harass you and your gene choice, and we must rise against it.
Thanks, Mabel. You're so good at inspirational speeches. You really gotta get a TED Talk lined up, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, girls.
Is everything okay, Mabel?
Mabel, I would really love to read that thesis soon, huh? Maybe you could bring it to the party this weekend.
Alice, stand up.
What?
Alice, stand up.
No, I don't want to, Mabel.
Alice!
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing, Bethany.
Nothing, Bethany! Alice, stand up! And show me the holes of your jeans.
Okay, can someone please tell me what's going on? I thought honesty was supposed to be one of our pillars.
You're right, Bethany. It is, isn't it? Let's be honest. Then, Alice, do you want to tell Bethany what's going on? Or should I? Alice shaved her legs.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I know it.
Okay, why is that?
Alice, I was eating shaving till 8th grade. We had this pact since, I don't know, forever.
I didn't shave my legs, Mabel. I swear. I just said blonde body hair. You know that. Okay, then. I can't prove it. You just have to believe me.
Yes, you can. You can prove it to me right now. Pull down your pants.
Mabel! You're not seriously going to be pulled down my pants in this cafeteria right now, are you? That must break 1,000 rules in the Constitution.
Of course not. Let's go to the bathroom.
Guys, we only have 15 minutes left of lunch. Do we really want to
Do we really have to do this, Mabel?
It will only take 2 minutes. Only a guilty person would care about those 2 minutes, wouldn't they?
Fine.
Alice, fantastic. Bethany, we will be right back.
I think I might have to start growing out my leg hair.
I don't remember that being in the contract. Is that in here? Would it be under embracing the innards and outards of a girl's growing body, or the morals of preteen beauty? I could also look into do's and don'ts of femininity, but Mabel did a reading from that section last week, and I don't remember anything about leg hair, only that it's a step back in the movement to say you like the color pink or act dumb in front of boys. I cannot keep up with these rules and pillars and pacts that we take so seriously. I mean, I'm trying to care as much as the other girls do, but I don't really know how. I didn't even know what feminism was until I met Mabel. I mean, she can't really expect me to be a fearless girl power leader yet, can she? Okay, actually, can we talk about something else? I think we should take advantage from a nice break from all of that. I've never had a whole stage to myself before. Most of the stages I've been on are usually just for talking, most of the stages I've been on are just for dancing, not talking. But that's okay with me because these days I'd rather dance than talk anyways. I love to dance. It's all I do. While Mabel was busy writing the definition of feminism for the last 12 years, I've been busy training hard to be the most competitive dancer out there. My dream one day is to work on a cruise, maybe even a Disney one. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can literally get paid to dance on cruises. And I don't know what sounds better than that, to be honest. And also, on those cruises, they usually have a big pool and those big water slides, and usually they even have virgin pina coladas. Have you guys had virgin pina coladas? They are freaking delicious. But when I dance on a Disney cruise, I probably won't need a virgin pina colada. I'll probably get the real deal. My mom used to get these pina colada flavored shakes for her meals, and when she'd go to work, I used to sneak into the fridge and grab the last one, but I don't really do that anymore because my mom started eating real food again. I really miss those shakes. When I grow up, I'm gonna eat more than pina colada shakes. I'm gonna cook a meal. I'm gonna set my table and clean the dishes and make myself a meal with like potatoes and meat and maybe even something green, but I just like haven't figured that part out yet. Yeah. My family isn't really into family dinners because back in Las Vegas, most of my life was spent at the Starts to Be dance school. So they never really had time to cook meals or set the table or make anything green, but I can order a meal from Wendy's in my sleep. Or if you let me loose in a gas station, I will show you the cheapest meal of your life. Like seriously, I'm a master at gas station food. This was all okay back in Las Vegas, but ever since we've gotten here, the rules around food have gotten really weird. Like, I'm not allowed to have Pop-Tarts for breakfast anymore, I can't have sugar past 6 p.m., and now my mom's saying that I'm one cavity away from getting grounded for Halloween. And I cannot get grounded for Halloween. So that's what this little notebook is for. You see, I turn this in at the end of each day, and my mom has to approve what I ate. She says it's so I get stronger for dancing, and I really want to get stronger for dancing. Miss Linda, my new ballet teacher, has been tying weights to our arms. She loops this ribbon around these weights, and she comes around at bar and will drop them on her arms. If your arm falls down, she shouts, and I really hate when she shouts, but my arms can never hold the weights up. But I look at the other girls doing it, and their arms are decorated with bruises, sure, but underneath that is muscle. And that's what I need. That's how I have to look. And if this little notebook is gonna help me get there, then that's what I'll do. Because I love to dance. And I would do anything for it.
My name is Alex Burnett, and I'm reading for Smitty. I'm Nye Brown, and I'm reading for Jenna.
I'm Alicia Villadiego, and I'm reading stage directions. Jenna, Lee, and Smitty sit around the campfire in different positions. Perhaps Jenna is lying down, perhaps Lee is sitting in the hammock. Smitty is biting his nails. Not in a nervous way, it's just a bad habit. After a few seconds, Jenna gets a bit antsy.
Do you guys feel anything?
I'm not sure. Underneath my nails is tingling, but that could just be my psoriasis.
I thought psoriasis was just on the scalp.
That's how mine started, but then it traveled elsewhere.
Ill?
Just dry skin.
Lee, how you doing, bud?
I feel like I am floating on a cloud of bliss, and there is a shower of golden light over top of me.
A golden shower?
Not what I meant.
That's what you said.
Fine. Yes, I feel a golden shower over me of light.
I don't feel shit. Who did you even get this from?
Mikey V from Pizza Hut.
Stick and poke on his tongue?
Of his dead child's birthday. Don't be a dick.
What a waste of $40. This guy gave you ibuprofen in a doggy bag.
Okay, trust the process. If you give your body completely over to it, that's when you'll feel something. Okay, let's all just take 3 deep breaths with our eyes closed.
Jesus Christ.
Just do it.
Lee and Smitty close their eyes and take 3 deep breaths together. Jenna keeps her eyes open and watches the other 2 as they breathe. Lee lets out some unstructured noise on the first breath. So Smitty does the same on the next breath. Lee begins doing weird stretches and movement. Smitty peeks at her and begins doing the same, waving his arms wildly. Jenna is staring at them, speechless.
I think I'm starting to feel it.
Just let that feeling wash over you.
Jenna can't hold in her laughter any longer and begins giggling as the other 2 continue. Jenna feels the effects of the drugs now and is laughing hysterically. It is unclear whether the other 2 feel it too or if they are convincing themselves that they are.
Yes! Yes! That is what I am talking about! Let the fun begin. Oh, we should play a game.
Hide and seek.
No!
Yes!
You have to seek.
No fucking way, guys!
Are you scared, Smitty?
Fuck off!
Want to shit your pants again?
That was one fucking time! It was one of your life and you never speak of it again!
It happened 2 times.
What? You said that time was our secret!
You didn't tell me!
Listen, shitty Smitty. We solemnly swear that we will not scare you. It will be a normal game of hide and seek.
I don't trust either of you.
Count to 30.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As Smitty is counting, Jenna and Lee exit, hiding off stage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 30. If you guys scare me, I will leave.
Smitty begins searching for Lee and Jenna. He looks behind a few trees, pointing his flashlight behind them very quickly. He eventually stumbles over a big pile of leaves and sees a foot poking out.
Very cleverly. You've been caught, buddy. Give it up. What, are you deaf?
Smitty wipes some leaves off and reveals the pale, bloody face of a dead body. Smitty's eyes go wide and he freezes. He begins to back up very fast and falls down backwards. He starts gasping for air and pulls the inhaler out of his pocket, shifts it, and takes a big hit of it. He keeps taking big hits of it and is wheezing on the floor. Eventually, Lee and Jenna enter.
Wow, you are a pretty shitty seeker.
Smitty, Jesus Christ, what's wrong?
Smitty points in the direction of the pile of leaves.
I swear to God, if you got scared of a squirrel, I'm gonna kill it.
Lee walks over towards the pile of leaves, but not understanding Smitty, she steps on the body's hand. Lee looks down and jumps up in fear.
Oh, what the fuck?
Lee sprints away from the body.
What?
Jenna goes over to look at what the other two are looking at, and her eyes go wide.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
Smitty is still wheezing in the corner and is possibly crying. Lee is moving so much that she essentially is dancing, jumping up and down, and running back and forth.
Oh my fucking God! Oh, Jesus Christ, man! Smitty, what did you do? I didn't do it. Well, then what happened?
I was just looking for you guys, and I thought that was you.
Jesus Christ! Oh, this has got to be a dream or something. Oh.
Jenna?
Jenna is standing still looking at the body. She is completely frozen.
Sorry.
We need to leave.
Smitty grabs the tent and attempts to break it down. He is not doing it correctly.
All right. Hold on. Let's just. We need to think this through.
There's a dead body. We have to get out of here.
And leave him?
I don't even know him.
Let's just talk this through, okay? I feel like the drugs are kicking in. and I can't think straight.
Neither can I. That's why we need to go home. Okay, which way's the car? Lee, which way's the car?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
Well,
How do you expect us to get home?
I did know. I knew how to get home and I paid attention. But I can't remember.
How the fuck are we supposed to leave?
Well, what are you gonna do when you get to the car anyways? You're high.
Oh my God, you're right. How are we supposed to leave? What are we gonna do?
We have to stay. Guys, how did he die?
I do not even want to think about that.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, what if there's something really dangerous out here?
Lee, shut up. You are freaking me out.
I am freaked out. I want to be more safe than sorry.
Fine, then go examine it.
Excuse me?
Go figure out how he died.
No.
Then shut up about it. Please.
Fine.
Lee walks over to the body. She grabs the stick and wipes some of the leaves off the body. The body is now fully visible. It is pale and there is old dried blood on parts of the body. Its face never faces the audience.
Oh, holy shit.
What?
It looks like he might have been stabbed.
Oh my God. Murder.
We don't know that.
I want to go home.
We all want to go home, Smitty.
You should check the pocket for an ID.
Oh, I don't really want to touch him.
I'll do it.
Jenna walks over to the body and carefully checks both pockets for a wallet. Nothing in the right. In the left pocket, she finds a billfold. She opens it and finds his ID.
Gilbert Beaver.
Beaver.
Jenna and Smitty look at her for a long time, letting her take in the fact that she is laughing at a dead man.
Sorry.
Guys,
What?
I think I did it a third time.
End of scene.
This is Empty Nest Syndrome by Danie, Saldaña. I'm Reagan Shook, and I'll be reading the stage directions.
My name is Denessa Cázares Pérez, and I will be reading for Andrea.
My name is Juan Marinura, and I'll be reading for Mateo.
Lights up. Andrea sits alone, on her couch in her living room, with a letter in her hand. She wipes away tears as she finishes writing. It's mid-afternoon, and the sun setting is casting through the blinds of the window and into the room. Near the door, a suitcase sits. Mateo enters the living room. Having come from soccer practice, he throws his sport equipment to the feet of the couch.
Hey, Mommy. Khaled said his mommy can pick us up after practice on Friday, and
Hola, bebé.
can we get pizza for dinner? I thought it was going to be pizza day at school, but they served spaghetti instead.
Yeah, mijo, we can get whatever you want.
And Hawaiian with extra pineapple.
All the pineapple you can eat.
Thank you. Also, I finally got my grade back, and I got a B on my science project today. Mr. Hernandez said if I had written more on the growth of my plane, I could have gotten an A-. But I thought it was stupid to talk about nothing happening. I mean, I tried talking about all the times I would talk to my plant, but I was really just talking to myself, and the conversation always felt so one-sided.
That's good, amor. Do you still want to be a doctor when you grow up?
No, I think I want to be a marine biologist. Andrew's dad came in for a career day the other day, and he talked about all the dolphins he works with, and he showed us a picture of the submarine that takes him down. It was really cool, Mommy. I wish you could see it.
You used to always talk about wanting to be a president when you were little.
I mean, I don't know, maybe during my free time. I still want to be a professional soccer player and make millions of money and then go hang out in my submarine when I'm bored. And you can come down too if you want.
I know you're going to be okay, mijo.
Mama,
Sí?
is everything okay?
Sí, pero... Sit down, mijo. I have something important to tell you.
What's going on?
This isn't going to be easy, so I need you to try to listen to me right now. Do you remember the woman we met the other day? Charlotte?
Yeah.
And I said she was a friend of the family?
Mm-hmm.
She's nice, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Bueno, that's good because you're going to be spending some time with Charlotte for a little while.
Okay, Mommy, I'm really confused. What do you mean spending some time with her?
You know when I get sick sometimes y no me siento bien para salir de la casa?
Your episodes. And I have to bring you the medicine from the bathroom.
Well, I don't want you to have to worry about me anymore, okay? So I'm going to try something different and you can't be here.
But why?
Mateo, I need you to be a good boy about this, okay? I made arrangements.
People arrangements? Like pizza arrangements?
I've made arrangements for you to be living with Charlotte for a little while.
What?
Charlotte.
No te entiendo.
Mi amor, you're going to be living with Charlotte.
Okay, Mommy, seriously, what the heck are you talking about? Like, why? Who even is Charlotte? I don't know her.
Mateo, there's no easy way to say this, so just... I've made arrangements for Charlotte to be your guardian for a while. She's gonna love you and...
What are you even saying? Is this some kind of joke? I literally saw her one time and now I have to live with her?
I don't want to be sick around you anymore. So, while
Mom,
Charlotte...
seriously, where is this coming from?
Look, this isn't easy for me, but I'm doing right by you. You have to trust me.
I don't want to go and live with some lady.
You don't have to understand right now, but maybe it will make sense
Ma, por favor. Just say you're joking and we can forget the whole thing and get pizza.
Mateo.
What?
I can't take care of you anymore.
Come on, please.
It's hard to explain right now, but
Why can't I stay here?
I only want what's best for you.
Is someone doing this to us?
Mijo, I'm trying to take care of you.
By ditching me? And making me live at some strange lady's house?
It's not like that, bebé.
I don't get it. Are we in danger? What the fuck is this happening?
Language, no me faltes el respeto.
Why does that even matter? You're not even gonna be my mom anymore, so you're just throwing me away.
No, Mateo, that's not true. Please, no digas eso.
Porque no me puedo quedar contigo.
I know you're upset, mijo. It's just...
Where will you be?
I will be here for a while. But I have my own plans after you leave.
This is crazy.
What is important is that you understand this decision is for your own good.
But I don't want to leave. I want to stay with you. Why can't you see that?
Because I can't promise that I'm always going to be there for you.
Wait, just wait. I promise I'll be better in school. I promise I'll get straight A's on my projects from now on. I promise I can be good, Mommy. I can be better.
Miko, you have done nothing wrong. I'm gonna try a different kind of medicine so you won't have to take care of me anymore. I don't want you to worry. Charlotte viene a buscarte.
¿Cuándo?
Tomorrow.
Mami, tengo miedo.
She
Don't be.
crosses back to Mateo.
Don't be. I promise you everything's gonna be okay.
I'm really scared, Mom. Please don't leave me.
She embraces him, the son clinging to his mother.
Mommy, if I would, I don't want to do this. I want to stay. I really want to stay.
I'm sorry, cariño. I'm so sorry. Everything is gonna be okay.
She pulls the folded letter from her pocket and puts it in Mateo's hands, while holding his hands.
What's this?
This is something for you to read a little later. You don't have to worry about it right now. Just put it in your pocket, okay?
She exits off stage to answer the phone. We hear an indistinct conversation happening. Mateo debates opening the letter but decides to put it in his pocket instead. Mateo is having a thoughtful journey and begins pacing back and forth, exploring the living room space. Kicking and punching walls, breaking the plants around the room, and depotting them. He has a full tantrum. Andrea quietly re-enters the room. She then approaches. Silence fills the room.
There was never a good time to tell you sooner, Miko.
Mateo allows his mother's embrace and then breaks away, creating distance between them.
Te odio. Te odio. Te odio, nunca te perdonaré, nunca.
Por favor, no seas así. Yo te amo, papi. Tú lo sabes.
Mentirosa. Mi mamá nunca me abandonaría.
Mateo, sí soy tu mamá.
Tú no eres mi mamá.
Por favor, entiéndeme. This isn't easy for me. I don't know what else to do.
Ruining my
Trust
life.
me.
You know that, right?
Esa no era mi intención, cariño. I hope maybe one day you can understand me.
I can't forgive you.
Mateo goes into the bathroom and locks the door. He collapses onto the floor, burying his head into his arms. The entire apartment lights dim. End scene. This is BUGZY Season 18, Episode 6 by Addie Adkins. I'm Reagan Shook and I'll be reading stage directions.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'll be reading Tom.
Hi, I'm Yeshi, and I will be reading Lucy.
Hi, I'm Denessa, and I'll be reading for Julie.
A writer's room. Fluorescent lights, a corkboard, colorful post-it notes with scribbled words on them. Pinned up along with a sketch of BUGZY, an adorable anamorphic ant with a speech bubble that says, "Fuck you." Julie is standing, Lucy is sitting. Tom enters with a coffee.
Hey. Hi. Sorry, I'm late. Sorry. No explanation? Nope. Not just late, 2 hours late, Tom. Yep. You can't just be late now that Ron isn't here, you know, that's not how it's gonna work. Fuck off. Fuck off, you fuck off, I'm in charge here. For now.
Tom starts to walk towards the water cooler in the corner of the room.
Where are you going?
To get water from the water cooler. Is that okay?
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a bitch.
Tom, you can't just say
No,
that.
Lucy,
it's fine. I probably am being a bitch.
Get your water, Tom. Take your time. We'll wait.
Tom fills up his water bottle at the water cooler. It is very slow. After an uncomfortable minute of filling his bottle, Tom removes it, looks inside, and...
That's good.
Is it full?
No, but it's fine.
No, fill it up.
Seriously, I'm not that thirsty. This is enough.
Seriously, we can wait, right, Lucy?
What?
We could sit and wait for Tom to be ready and write with us, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Get your water.
Tom fills his water bottle the rest of the way, laboriously slow. Slower than last time. Once it's full, he puts the top back on the water bottle and sits at the table. He takes a sip.
How's the water, Tom? Is it cold?
It's an ancient water cooler. It's always a little... It's fine. It's good. I like it.
Great! We write?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, let's write.
Have you started?
What do you think we did for 2 hours? Giggled, made friendship bracelets? Yeah, we started. We finished the first mini-sode. Daddy Bug tries to put Bugsy to bed. Bugsy is scared.
Because there's a monster in her closet.
Blackout. When the lights come back up, Lucy is alone. Now Bugsy.
Sometimes when I'm trying to fall asleep, I see a monster in my closet. At first, I try to hold my breath and stay really still and see if maybe I'll think I'm just one of my pillows. But then my body gets all wavy and my head feels like it's growing a lot faster than the rest of my body. I don't want to call out for Mommy Bug or Daddy Bug because they are trying to sleep. Daddy Bug has an important job to do and Mommy Bug is very, very tired. I follow rules very well. I stay still and quiet and stare at the monster in my closet. My head keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's filling up with lots of words. Words like run and hide and rules and sorry and burden and mom and dad and scream and I'm sorry. And then my legs start to feel really short. All 6 of them. And also my antennas too, so short that they could never do anything. Just tiny little baby doll legs and thin, brittle twig antennas. Limbs so small and head so big that if I tried to stand up, I would just fall over. And I begin to wonder that what would happen if this monster came out of the closet and stomped on me? With this heavy of a head, I wouldn't be able to get up. I would have to lay in the bed and let him stomp on me. I wonder if I'm squishy. I wonder if I'm crunchy. I wonder if all of the words from inside my head would spill out from my limb sockets and onto the ground, and if my head would shrivel up like a little raisin. And then I think about Mommy and Daddy in the morning, and when they would see me and what they would say.
Tom enters, now as Mommy Bug.
Poor, poor, sweet little bug.
Julie enters, now as Daddy Bug.
How did all of these words get into her head?
Would they wonder why I didn't yell and scream and ask for help? Would they piece together all the words on the floor and see that I was scared? Would they say sorry?
Blackout. Back to the writer's room.
Right, thanks. So she's scared because there's a monster in her closet, so Mommy Bug and Daddy Bug make a Monster Be Gone spray, but Bugsy doesn't want to use it.
She thinks it's mean. She doesn't want to hurt the monster, but
Tom
she...
just kind of needs an overview, Lucy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Bugsy reads the monster a bedtime story and falls asleep in the process. The end. Moving on?
Let's do it.
Okay, any ideas?
I was thinking that we could have Bugsy play hide and seek.
Bugsy has probably already played hide and seek.
No, she hasn't, actually. Sorry, it's just, I checked. She has played tag and freeze dance and, I'm forgetting the name. It's that one game where there's the one team and has a flag and the other one has to capture it.
Capture the flag?
Yeah, on the other side of the field, they have to go get it.
No, that's what the game is called. Yeah.
Okay, so Bugsy plays hide and go seek. Fine, that works.
If it's just fine, we don't have to write it. I was just throwing out ideas.
Fine is fine. It's a kid's show.
Ron always said that fine wasn't good because it's a kid's show. It's shaping these kids' brains.
Lucy, do you want to call up Ron? Let him know you miss his insight, his presence.
I don't miss Ron. I'm sorry, I just want to make sure that what we write has substance, maybe a moral or two.
And hide and seek has
What moral, exactly?
That's what I mean. It's stupid. I shouldn't have said anything. If we can do better, let's do
I
better.
personally like hide and seek. I think hide and seek works.
I agree. I shouldn't have said fine. I think it's great. I'm writing it.
Julie writes on a sticky note.
I wrote Bugsy is bored. I presume Bugsy is in fact bored, like the beginning of most of these episodes.
Sure.
Julie writes on another sticky note and pins it up.
Bugsy asks if she can play hide and go seek. Riveting.
I can tell that you hate it.
I hate this job.
Julie writes on another sticky note.
Bugsy asked Daddy Bug to count to
25! Oh, no. 5.
All right, 5.
Julie finishes writing the sticky note. As she pins it on the corkboard, blackout. When the lights come back up, Julie, Tom, and Lucy have become their BUGZY counterparts.
Okay, I'm ready. Count to 25! Wait, I can't wait that long. Count to 5.
Practice your patience, Bugsy.
Okay, fine. 10. How about...
10 is fine. We don't need more than 10, sweetheart.
Okay, 10. I'm going. Close your eyes, both of you.
Okay, you better go. I'm starting the count now.
BUGZY loudly scurries and hides under the table. Bad hiding spot.
They'll never find me here.
She always hides there.
And she's always very loud. All right, I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Daddy Bug's phone rings.
Oh, that's work calling. Must be important. Can you find the kid?
Seriously?
What?
You couldn't manage one round of hide and go seek? I thought just this once you would play one game. One game! Please?
I gotta take this call. We can talk about this later. Yellow! Yes, this is Nat Buxton of Bug and Buxton Law. What can I do for?
Daddy Bug exits.
I just can't do this anymore.
Mommy Bug exits.
Surely we've gotten to 10 by now. I'm sorry, I didn't say 25, right? Hello! I hope no one finds me here. It's such a great hiding spot. The middle of the living room. In plain sight. It would be a shame if I caught anyone's attention. And I'm so quiet and inconspicuous and small and little and screaming and yelling and why don't you see me? Was I supposed to be the seeker? I hope not. I hate being the seeker. I'm bad at being the seeker. Mommy Bug and Daddy Bug are supposed to be the seeker. Ow! Ow, my antenna! Help! It's broken! Misshapen! Cracked and crumpled! I'm hurt. Anyone? I don't want to be the seeker. I don't.
Blackout. Back to the writer's room. About 6 new sticky notes have been placed on the corkboard.
I don't think we can write that. You guys aren't seriously considering putting this stuff in the episode, right?
I am.
I am too.
We can't. We can't put this in the episode. Mommy and Daddy Bug can't just never look for Bugsy. That's cruel.
That's real life. People forget things.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You don't have to announce it. Go.
Lucy exits.
Did you report wrong?
Does it matter?
I saw you going into the main office last week. You reported it.
And if I did?
You did it for the wrong reasons.
What?
You wanted to be in charge. You wanted to take his spot. Admit it.
That's not true. I hate this stupid fucking job. I could care less.
Couldn't.
What?
You couldn't care less.
Oh my god, fuck off!
I can't believe you got him fired.
Leave of absence. Should have been fired.
I pity you, Julie. You're so jealous. always have been. You think the world is against you. You have to stop letting your emotions get the best of you.
My emotions?
Just take it as a tip from a friend. They're just gonna make things harder for you.
I don't think you understand my confusion, Tom. I don't let my emotions get the best of me. If I let my emotions get the best of me, this whole shit, this laptop, this corkboard, this whole fucking building would be on fucking fire right now. And Ron would have his eyeballs gouged out, and I would have put one on the tip of a ballpoint pen to write his fucking obituary. Right? Oh my God. If I let my emotions get the best of me, I'd get here late. I'd take 5 minutes to fill up my water bottle, and I'd sit at the table with my legs outstretched and my elbows on the table.
I'm sorry I was thirsty. God forbid.
No, actually, you know why? If I let my emotions get the best of me, I wouldn't even be here. I'd be in love for like the 10th time, living somewhere like Maine in a cabin under the covers giggling. But I'm not. I'm here. I'm here writing about a fucking bug because I'm agreeable. I'm motivated because I've kept it all in. I'm here because I never told anyone I wouldn't be, that I didn't want to be.
You sound pretty emotional to me.
Julie slaps Tom. Tom stares at her.
I'm sorry.
Tom runs out of the writer's room.
Tom, wait, fuck, Tom, I'm sorry.
Julie runs after Tom out of the writer's room. End of excerpt. Jude, she, her, Nicole.
Mikhail Martin, she, her, Diana.
Sophia Story, she, her, Jerry.
Alex Eichels, he, him, stage directions.
Seyoncé.
My Sophie Tyler.
7:03 p.m., Friday night. Jerry is sitting on her bedroom floor. She is in her pajamas. She's surrounded by candles, some crystals, and her radio is playing her Dangerously in Love Beyonce album on blast. She hums along to the intro to Crazy in Love as it starts to play. She's chanting, casting a spell, if you will.
Yes! Whoa, it's so crazy right now. You ready? Whoa, oh, no.
Diana enters, slamming the door open, in PJs, with a shoebox. Jerry takes a sec to catch her breath.
What?
You scared me.
Well, I'm excited.
How did you get in here?
Your mom let me in.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
You okay?
Other than the fact that I maybe just peed a little, yeah. I guess just, shaken up still. My chest hurts, but that's why you're here, right?
A moment. A lesbian moment.
And Nicole texted me. She's close. She's late for you.
Diana goes to cradle Jerry's face like it's a newborn baby, wrapped in a warm blankie.
Oh, Jerry!
It's okay.
Fair men suck. Especially motherfuckers named Jason. Fuck Jason! He's just a guy and you're you, and that's why we're doing this, right?
Exactly.
Remind me exactly what this is again, please.
Right. It's like a seance thingy. Or a ritual. It's a cleansing ritual. Like, I read this article in Cosmo about unleashing my inner girl boss, and then went down this major internet rabbit hole about witchy shit to do after a breakup. So this is what I came up with, because it was either this or a blood sacrifice, and the logistics of that are just way too unreliable. And this is like a healthier way to process my anger, etc., etc.
Great. Okay. Last in Beyonce and chanting, and that's why you needed a
vessel. Yeah.
Nicole knocks on Jerry's bedroom door. She's also in her jammies as fuck. She probably has her bunny slippers on.
I got it.
Where is she?
Diana opens the door and Nicole bursts into the space. Diana points to Jerry. Nicole rushes over to her and also cradles Jerry's head, but more like it's a watermelon rather than a baby. She doesn't want to drop the watermelon.
Oh, my sweet, beautiful baby girl. It's okay. Denessa, I'm so ready to sacrifice Jason.
of her cranium.
Nicole, we're not sacrificing anyone.
Really?
No.
Damn it.
As always, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
So, what are we doing?
It's like a cleansing ritual?
Correct. Yeah, it's meant to like mend my heartbreak or whatever the fuck.
So, we are not unleashing any dark forces of the universe onto Jason to make his every waking moment torture to the point he wished he were dead as to not be subject to his despair.
I love you, but you're so fucking weird.
No, this is supposed to be focused on me, not him.
Damn it.
So what do we do?
Do you have it?
Oh boy, do I have it.
Have what?
Well, Jerry texted me and said she needed something that belongs to Jason for tonight.
But she already gave all his stuff back to him.
Right, and because Kevin sees him like every other day, I pulled some strings and...
Diana whips out a massive hot pink dildo, trademark, from the shoebox. She plops it right down in the middle of the floor. She's super proud of herself. Nicole and Jerry just stare at the dildo, at the hot pink dildo, trademark, that they're staring at.
Oh my god.
I know.
Is that?
Yes, it is.
Dildo?
A pink dildo?
A hot pink dildo.
Trademark.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I know. Oh my god!
Why does he own a hot pink dildo?
No idea.
Well, very sex positive of him.
It could be something one of the guys gave him as just like a bit, or just thought was funny.
Or gay. 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 I open my mouth and a little purse falls out. Gay.
Okay, just because people light it up the butt doesn't make them gay. Sexuality is more complicated than that. Plus, lesbians exist, and I've never met a lesbian who actually likes anal.
Diana looks to Jerry for validation. Maybe she gets it, maybe she doesn't. It's weird. Maybe flirty. Maybe panicked. And gay. Gay. I open my mouth and a little purse falls out. Gay.
So, what do we do with that?
We put it in the middle of the crystals.
They do so.
Okay, so I found this and messed with it for us to use.
She then pulls out a sheet of paper with a chant on it and lays it in front of the others.
Sorry guys, we're just like not fucking with anything we shouldn't be fucking with, right? Like demons, are we fucking with demons?
This good.
No! Don't say it by yourself.
Why?
Because it's meant to help channel energy into the vessel when you say it as a collective, but if the energy has nowhere to go and you're alone,
you're fucked.
Well, you're bringing that energy into yourself, which is, could and maybe bad.
If we have to fuck with ghost shit, I swear to God.
For yourself. I've always wanted to fuck a ghost.
It's gonna be fine. Plus, it'll make me feel less shitty.
A moment.
Okay, then I'm in.
Me too.
Okay?
Okay.
A nonverbal, fuck yeah, let's do this. They place the paper in front of them and take hands as they begin to chant.
Villis
puer
ovacis
sicut sedantibus.
The lights begin to flicker. Spooky.
Villis puer ovacis sicut sedantibus pubis.
The room starts to shake. Scary.
Villis puer ovacis sicut sedantibus pubis.
Jerry feels something pull out of her chest. Skeletons. They all stop chanting. The room goes back to square one. They all drop hands.
Did it work?
Yeah, I think so. I feel,
So, is the demon, like, in there?
Nicole grabs the hot pink dildo.
No, Nicole! Don't!
Nicole screams in the way only a teenage girl can. All of that energy has now been transferred into her body. For a lack of a better word, she's #possessed.
Nicole?
The lights flicker. An evil laugh, a cackle if you would, a shift. Nicole's not here right now!
Oh fuck.
This is Nowhere to Go, a play by Denessa, Cázares, Pérez. Evie will be read by Alicia Villadiego. Nameless by Lupa Aguilar. Death by Paige McAllister. And stage directions will be read by me, Chris Silva. Before we get started, I would like to give the major content warning of death and suicide. If you are not in the headspace to listen to this piece, I kindly ask you to step out of the room right now. To give some context to this piece, this is the end portion of the play. Our setting is a pew in a church. Nothing is real. Everything is real.
Evie, I'm so sorry. Who are they? Why are they here? I love you, Evie, so much. And it kills me. Please, just answer.
Death is on their knees now.
I'm sorry. I tried to make it as painless as possible. I tried so hard. I didn't want them finding you on your birthday, at a family gathering, or on a sunny day in the middle of summer. The kind where the trees glow just right, and the morning doves can be heard in the lavender and amber of the early mornings. But this is your fault? It is. It always has been. And there isn't enough time in this life or the next for me to make it up to you.
Evie slowly looks at death.
You showed up on my doorstep and you took... How could you look me in the eyes and do that to me? How could you look me in the eyes and still live with yourself after what you've done?
Because, Abby, death doesn't live. At least not anymore.
Death sits on the floor with their back to the bench.
Every lifetime I meet you, the same thing happens. And I can never protect you.
Evie sits in silence. She doesn't have the strength to speak anymore.
Tiring, isn't it?
Please don't start now, anger.
Evie cannot move forward. We cannot move forward until we address this.
And what exactly is there to address? Anger?
I'm lonely, Death. No one likes me. No one likes to be associated with me. Not anymore.
Anger.
I don't like being me. I miss myself most days. Who I used to be. Who most people used to love. Nowadays, when I show my face, people turn the other cheek. But I don't want people to know that I am sad. No one wants to be sad. Being sad sucks. What is being sad going to do for anyone? I'd rather be productive. So what's the next best thing? I have nowhere else to put my wows, Death. There's no other place I could put my grotesque emotions in, my overflow of melancholy, other than a tiny little jar of anger. It takes so much to put a lot into a little. Like all good products, a little goes a long way, but it's expensive.
I'm no stranger to paying a price.
The prices we pay are two different currencies, Dad. It hurts that you don't sit with me long enough to know who I really am. The way I want to sit with Abby, so she can know who I am too.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. It does nothing for us in the end.
Anger,
Sit with Abby.
Death sits with this for a second, before standing up to take a seat next to Evie on the bench. Nameless starts to walk about the space, cleaning up the mess of petals.
Evie?
Evie does not respond. Evie just keeps staring.
When was the last time he spoke to you? When was the first time anger came around?
A pregnant pause. Evie points at the casket with one finger.
7 days after they left.
Evie, still staring ahead, looks for Death's hand. Death avoids her.
Anger's presence felt so good for a while, but anger is tiring.
Evie looks at Death in the eyes now.
Yeah. You invited anger, didn't you? We both did, in a way. Why? Why now? Because Anger arrives after everyone else does. But anger never lets themselves be seen until someone leaves. Today, 3 years ago, you told me love went running out your door after I paid you a visit. Has love come to visit you since then? No. No, they haven't. I keep a small picture of them in my wallet, though. I miss them.
At this, Nameless pauses their cleaning up.
I got a butterfly from love a week later, though. They said they had no place to go. I told them they could stay with me for a while if they wanted to. I told them I missed them a lot. There was no reply.
Nameless now appears to be cleaning with a different energy.
Have you seen love at all? I haven't seen love in a minute. Last I did, I stopped for a quick chat. Oh. How are they? They looked different. Lost. They wanted to go back home, Evie. I'm so selfish. And I love you. I would drop all my responsibilities if it meant getting to spend forever with you. You know that, right? What are you saying? My days are spent taking everyone back to where they came from. Most try to run from me. Others just want me to take them back, all business. But you sat with me. Became my friend.
Evie looks at the casket.
At times it's hard to breathe when I look back at them. It hurts knowing love left because you came by. But you are kind. And quite frankly, I hate you for it.
Nameless has now picked up all the petals and gently placed them at the casket.
What? I hate you and your kindness. Because of you, everything has... I can't even find the right words to say. I hate your nature and how gentle you tend to be. But I know how powerful you really are, the damage you can cause. At first, I sat with you in fear because I thought I was going to be next. And then I realized I wanted to be next. I wanted you to push me back to where I belonged, and you wouldn't. And I hate you for that. I hate even more that I love you because of it. Just like anger, I'm tired of loving death. It's exhausting. I don't want to do it anymore. Not if it means I'm going to keep fighting with anger like this. Do you think he's ever going to answer me?
I hope not.
Why?
Because I'm going to be really something if he does. I was his favorite before you were. Before he knew you, I was there clinging to his side. I was tugging at his sleeves and he'd smile at me. I was his favorite before you showed up. And he wanted to share, and I hated him for it. I hated him for it because he was right. What he was right about, I still can't tell you. Whatever I was supposed to be for him suited you so much better. And when you came along, he put me in your pocket. And he made you sure you care for me. You carried me everywhere. You brushed my hair and made sure I didn't cry. If I fell out, you went back for me. You looked under every rock and leaf. You would put my feet in the cold water of the river because you said I would love it. And he made sure you fed me every morning and every night. And you placed me under the light of the moon at 11 o'clock each night from the ages of 4 to... And you made sure we said hi to the moon every night because she was working hard to love us at night just as much as the sun loved us during the day. And you told me everything had a beginning and an end. And then he was gone. And he was gone. And you left me on the windowsill. The sun no longer loved me and bleached the color off of me. The moon no longer wanted to love me. I froze beneath her reflection. I was so scared. And you did nothing. He did nothing. So when Dad came by for the first time, I had hoped he would take you with him. But you didn't notice he took me instead. And he put me in a box bigger than your pocket. But I was bigger and meaner and sharper Just like you. I will be angry if he answers you because he let you do this to me. He let Dad do this to me. He let you take me and destroy everything I once was. Because I asked him to listen to me, to talk to me before you ever wanted anything to do with him. But you were always his favorite. And you don't know me anymore.
Nameless walks around and starts to pick up the pages from the forgotten book. One page catches their eye. They realize it's a copy of C.S. Lewis's The Four Loves. Nameless puts the pages together and walks over to where Death and Evie are sitting and places the pages on Evie's lap.
But you can't just sit here in silence. You'll start to lose the ability to listen if you do.
But anger, he isn't going to respond. You said so yourself.
You were supposed to be better, Evie. You were never supposed to listen to me. Not like this, at least.
You've become a constant humming in my ear, Anger, blocking out all other sounds. If I forgot who you were, it's because I know nothing else than what you are now. And as much as I'd like to say sorry, the word has lost its meaning after a while. I heard it one too many times when he died. At one point, I could have sworn he whispered it in my ear. When I slept on sand waiting for the waves to take me, it was all Death would say. I'm oversaturated with sorries.
Then I guess you live with it. Life is tiresome, and so is anger, and so is love, and hate, and depression, and happiness, and whatever fucking else it is to you humans do, and so is mourning, but it's what you do best. You live with it. And because it is the way you are, I understand you won't give yourself that time. It's why I look for you, Evie, in a park, on a car ride home, in your favorite aisle at the grocery store, and even here, on a pew, in a church, on a stage, with an audience. And we look at you. And we want to sit with you. We also want to find our way back. Stumbling and kicking and screaming and punching, and we want to go back and we can't. I know better than most how much it hurts your hands to try and punch your way back.
Nameless points the papers in Evie's lap.
C.S. Lewis, right?
Yeah.
When did you get it?
When the static got louder and I couldn't hear the birds anymore. When it all started to become black and white. When I realized love wasn't coming back. I tried reading it in hopes that they would. Eventually I figured I was better off without them. That love was really just setting me back. So I came here every 7 days to pray that they would stay away. Because if it was so easy for them to leave and get lost, then they weren't worth keeping anyway.
To love it all is to be vulnerable? Those are the words, right?
Evie is quiet. She nods.
Love anything and your heart will be wrung and possibly broken. If you want to make sure of keeping it intact, you must give it to no one. Not even an animal.
Nameless waves their hand, gesturing at Death. Death glares, but is slightly amused.
Wrap it up carefully around with hobbies and little luxuries. Avoid all entanglements. Lock it up safely in the casket or coffin of your selfishness. But in that casket, safe, dark, motionless, airless, it will change. It will not be broken. It will become unbreakable, impenetrable, irredeemable. To love is to be vulnerable. All great things are worth getting hurt for. Some of us are no stranger to paying that price.
But you still want me to jump?
Abby, I don't think you understand. Everywhere you go, I go. I'm gonna follow you to the end of time. He put me in your pocket for that very reason. We're going to know each other, learn about each other, and take care of each other for as long as you can see and for as long as you can breathe.
Anger, yeah.
Yes, Evie?
It wouldn't be so bad. Evie, what if I went with you, Death? What if I...
Evie, you don't know what you're talking about.
But isn't that what you ultimately want?
But you're not
I'm
ready.
never going to be ready. In all my lifetimes, there is never going to be a time when I'm ready to go with you. But I will go regardless because it's where I'm supposed to go. The question here is, are you ready for me? Are you ready, Anger? Would you want to go?
I have to follow you wherever you go. But I don't know if I can follow.
You just said you'd be with me to the end of
I
time.
know what I said, Evie. But I meant in the natural
This
sense.
is natural. Wanting to jump is natural. It's natural for me.
That's not what
It's so natural. I mean, come on, Death. It's why you're here, isn't it? It's why Anger is here. You're all here because I want to jump.
I thought you were here to visit him.
I don't think he's in there. He hasn't been in there for a while. I think I'm in there.
Evie.
I'm jumping, aren't I? I'm not really here. I'm not on a pew, in a church, on a stage, with an audience.
No, you're not here. Your eyes are open and your heart has stopped. Would you like to wake up?
Just say the word, Evie. I can make it happen.
Anger.
Yes, Evie.
I want to close my eyes.
Okay.
Do you want to say bye before you go?
Not really, no.
I really think you should.
No. He didn't say bye. No one ever does. I'm already here. It would take a lot of energy for me to say bye to everyone.
Okay, then hold your breath, Evie.
Wait,
Evie looks at Nameless.
do you want to know my real name?
I would have loved to, Anger, but I'm tired now. I'm gonna close my eyes and hold my breath now, okay?
Okay.
Evie closes her eyes and takes a deep breath and holds it.
Anger,
Yes.
what is your real name?
I've had so many that I lost count.
Which one do you use now? And besides Anger?
Grief. I use grief.
Nameless closes their eyes and holds their breath.
Love with no place to go.
Death closes his eyes and holds his breath.
Marion, Mathilda, and the Boy Made of Lightning by Cassidy Smullen.
I'm Kara Kokolakis. I will be playing Marion.
I'm Alexander Burnett, and I'm going to be reading for Osmond.
I'm Jenna Springer, and I'll be reading for Mathilda.
In the darkness, a symphony of gull sounds, waves crashing and cicadas buzzing quietly plays. Soft lighting on Mathilda. In her hand, she has a burlap bag and a small shovel hangs off her belt.
When I was a kid, my mother spent all day planting flowers. The land around our house was always torn up, sprouts sticking up every which way out of the ground. If they were too pretty to keep anywhere but the dining room table, she would use every container she could get her hands on and fill them to the brim with dirt and roots. There was this one that was always dying. It was this long, winding vine that she had propped up on picture frames and windowsills and loose tacks in the wall around the kitchen to keep it from wilting even more. At some point when I was 10 or 11, it finally died. We'd gone to sleep hopeful it was flourishing and green with buds just getting ready to open. And the next morning there was brown leaves all over the floor, bits of them broken, speckling the tile.
Standing, she takes a deep breath in. On the exhale, she drops the shovel, the calmness of the moment startling her.
I was the first to find it, as children in tragic stories most usually are. I tried to save it. It didn't work. When my mother woke up, she laughed it off, saying that effort doesn't always equal success. I saw her cry a bit, though, just for a second, when she thought I wasn't looking. That was the day I learned that what it was like to be my mother, and hope with every part of my small soul that my life could be just a bit different.
Soft light down. After a moment of ambient stillness, lights up. Mathilda sits at the table, a dusty Scrabble board in front of her. It's one of the tile-locked rotating ones, very fancy, very old-fashioned. From the look of the board, the game has been going on for a while. Next to it, there's something that indicates whose turn it is. Mathilda sits there, studying the board, then puts a word down. Mathilda calls out the door.
It's your turn. Just a second, Mom. Don't drag mud into the house.
Marion appears in the doorway. In one of her hands is the same hand shovel Mathilda had just moments ago. In the other is an unplanted flower hanging limply. Her knees and the edges of her dress are dirty from being outside. She clips the shovel to her belt.
Like you haven't been doing that since I can remember?
Whatever.
Mathilda gestures towards the board. Marion hops up onto the table, sitting down and almost immediately putting down a word. She flips the turn indicator.
EDELWEISS.
Edelweiss?
Stands for courage. Not the prettiest of plants, but being daring outweighs being beautiful.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Double word score. 26 points. Write it down.
Mathilda records the score, then immediately puts down a new word, almost in retaliation.
Columbine.
Columbine?
Foolishness.
Very funny. Hawthorn.
Carnation.
Snowdrop.
Begonia.
Thistle.
Mathilda is silenced. Marion smirks. It's not often she wins.
Go finish up outside. I'm starting dinner soon.
Marion hops off the table.
When the pupil becomes the teacher.
What was that?
Nothing.
She exits. Mathilda straightens up the room, grabbing some jars from the shelf and setting them down on the table. She frets with the leaves on the small bluebell and fern bouquet sitting in the center of the table. It starts to storm and the lights start to flicker. Mathilda calls out the door again.
Marion?
No response. She begins to panic. She calls out a few more times. Just as she's about to leave the house to find her, Marion runs right into Mathilda, wet.
That storm came out of nowhere, my God.
Jesus, Marion, don't do that.
Do what?
You didn't respond when I called you.
Sorry, I was locking the greenhouse. I didn't even hear you. But I'm fine. See?
She holds out her arms and does a little twirl for inspection. When she gets no real response, she kisses Mathilda on the cheek.
Come on, let's start a new game. God knows we're probably going to lose power soon, and when we do, neither of us are going to want to do anything other than go to bed until it's over with. So, fun time.
How about I tell you a story instead?
You haven't wanted to do that since I was like 10.
Well, I do now. Are you up for it or not?
Marion snuggles up next to Mathilda with a pleased smile.
That's what I thought. Once upon a time.
Cliche start.
Marion Ellis, you are incorrigible, are you? Once upon a time, there was a town. It was tiny, quaint, with a population so small that you had to be careful who you mentioned in public. There was always someone listening and always someone else to tell. In the town lived a girl. No one knew her name because no one ever asked what it was. She spent every day and every night wandering up and down the street hoping that someone would just need her.
I've been dreaming lately. It's not something I usually do or something that usually, I don't know, happens to me. Every night I keep getting visited by this boy. He's tall with dark hair and he sits with me underneath the willow tree on the edge of the water. We don't do much. We just kind of stay there and talk. Once he tried to drag me into the water, but I was wearing a skirt, and I didn't want to mess it up before dinner with Mom, and honestly, I don't really know how to swim. I can keep myself up, but in the deeper parts I get nervous. He tells me things about the world, and how it works out there, and how real people talk to other real people. I keep begging him to show me, but every time he's about to agree, I wake up. Sometimes I can still feel the chill from the breeze on my cheeks, like I was really there. I don't know what it is about him, but I'm desperate to follow him somewhere, anywhere. God, I sound stupid. I don't even know his name.
Are you still listening?
What? Yes. Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
It's okay.
A lightning strike. A clap of thunder. The power's gone out. The room goes dim. Mathilda stands in a panic, knocking Marion fully to the ground.
Jesus, Mom!
Grab the lanterns. Go, Marion.
Marion scrambles away. Mathilda speaks to the sky.
Please, not Marion.
The lights flicker. Thunder crashes. It seems almost in response. Marion re-enters, 2 lanterns in her hand. She places them on the table.
I closed the shutters, although I'm not sure if I did it tight enough. There's some real bad wind.
I'll check them. Just stay here.
Mathilda exits in a hurry, knocking the Scrabble board off the table in her haste. Marion busies herself with picking up the tiles and replacing them on the board. There's a knock at the door. One of the lanterns extinguishes. Marion, nervous and slightly disbelieving, slowly approaches the door. Just as Mathilda re-enters, holding a few pillows and a blanket, Marion opens the door. There stands Osmond, soaked from the rain.
I grabbed some things to sleep out here tonight.
Oh my
What?
God.
Oh my God.
Hi, Mathilda. May I come in?
No.
Mom!
Marion, you don't
No,
understand.
please come in.
Marion ushers him in. Osmond stays quiet, slightly fearful of Mathilda. He waits for her permission to say anything or for her to make up a lie to go along with it. Him and Mathilda have a bit of a stare-off.
Hello, Osmond.
I was just swimming, under the bluffs. It was gorgeous when I left this morning. I don't know what happened.
I'm sure you don't.
Mom, who is this?
A boy from town.
Whoa.
Hi, I'm Osmond.
He holds out his hand out to her to shake. She's not sure what to do with it. It's awkward, but endearing.
Marion.
It's nice to meet you.
She blushes. Mathilda huffs.
I'm going to go grab you a towel and some new clothes. Stay here. You can move if you want, like you could go. I mean, it's not like you could. Okay, never mind.
She bounces out.
Don't be upset with me.
Why would I be? Why would he be upset that you showed up on my doorstep in the middle of a storm in front of my daughter?
Your daughter? God, Mathilda, please.
You can't be here.
Why not?
What if you were followed?
I wasn't, and it's not fair.
Marion re-enters, towel and some old clothes in hand.
Here. No one wants to sit in my clothes. The bathroom's down the hall.
Marion passes the clothes off to Osmond. He looks at Mathilda. She gives no indication of anything. She just glares. He leaves with a nervously grateful nod. Mathilda tries to school her face, but nervous energy still emanates off her.
He can't stay.
I wasn't going to ask.
Mathilda gives her a look. The storm continues.
Okay, I was, but I still don't understand why not.
He's dangerous.
He's just a boy. If I was him and I was lost in the woods somewhere during a thunderstorm, you'd hunt down and kill anyone who didn't let me in their house for a few hours. Think of his family, his mom.
Mathilda takes a deep breath in. That one cut deep.
Just until the storm clears. And then you will not be left alone with him.
Until the storm clears and I will not be left alone with him.
Marion squeals and hugs her mom.
Thank you.
Osmond enters and locks eyes with Mathilda. She nods, warning him, but also granting him permission to exist here. She relaxes a bit, but far from completely.
So, Osmond, how are you? It's been a while?
I'm okay, mostly. I'm running the nursery now. Edith decided to retire over the winter, so I'm in charge of all the reforestation projects and making sure Dorothy on Rise Lane keeps her bushes in check.
Oh, that's wonderful, Osmond. That's what I always
What
wanted.
you wanted to do. Yeah, I know. I remember.
How's your father?
I wouldn't know.
And why is that?
I haven't seen him in a few years.
Has anyone?
Ellie says she has. Once or twice.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think it mattered.
Of course it matters.
The two share a silent moment, reminiscing and longing for a time where the love they have for each other was less complicated. Marion looks perplexed by their closeness. However, fantasies can't last. From somewhere not so distant, a crash. Mathilda jumps up, investigating.
Mom?
The doors to the greenhouse came loose. If we close them now, we'll lose everything in there.
Let me go. I'm the one who didn't
No.
right.
Stay here. I'll be fine.
But you said...
I know what I said.
Mathilda and Marion hug for a moment too long.
I'll be back.
You sure you've got it?
Yes. Stay with her. Please.
Mathilda lingers around him for a moment, then pulls him into a much briefer hug. He almost doesn't have time to reciprocate it. Without another word, Mathilda exits.
I guess it's just us then.
Yeah.
This is Our Aim is to Please You by Locklear. Tara the Cyclist will be played by Meade Holloway. Kieran the Magician will be played by Avani Venkit. And Aster the Clown will be played by Sonia Halley. And stage directions and the ringmaster will be Reagan. Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the circus. All at once, the lights flash on, beaming in all colors and directions. It illuminates the dressing room somewhat. An interesting fanfare tune plays, and the ringmaster continues. Applause erupts and fades out. Admire our acrobats, laugh at the clowns, marvel at the magic, and more. And always remember, our aim is to please you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The dressing room lights slowly brighten. It's a glamorous but humble space. There is a vanity space for each performer. Tara comes in, having just been on stage. Aster comes in soon after. We're dead. We're so dead. We were this close, and now we're dead.
We're not dead.
Nope, Karen just killed us.
We're getting out.
We were. She's not going to get away with that. You can't not show up for the opening number. Now everyone knows she's missing.
Well, everyone's reeling about her sold-out crowd tonight. It's happening out there. They might have not even noticed, and she's not missing. We know
Well,
what
she should have been
is.
back by now. Something was
Nothing happened, Aster. You can't talk like that. If you freak out, I'll freak out, so get your act together.
Hey.
Maybe tune your guitar. Why? It was pitchy.
It was pitchy?
Not a lot, just by a little, but you know, not at its best.
I can tune my own guitar. It's fine.
She goes to her guitar, plays the string. It is out of tune. She hums, then starts to fix it by humming the notes and turning the knobs accordingly.
You're all fired up today.
What's going on? Aster, come on. Lay it on me.
I was waiting for Kieran to show up before I said anything.
What? No. If something's going on, tell me now.
Well, I don't know for sure, but it's not a big deal.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. I'm not doing anything. Nothing
You're
is
being
wrong.
freaky.
You're being freaky. Look at you. Don't flip your wig.
Hey, I have a right.
Kieran rushes in. She's not ready at all for the show. No costume, no makeup. They all speak practically on top of each other.
Sorry, Kieran.
Where have you
You missed
been?
the I know. On your makeup.
She immediately goes to collect Kieran's makeup products.
I got caught up with this.
Kieran tosses a bag on the ground, then sits at her vanity. Aster goes to the bag and starts to rummage around.
Had to use the 5-finger discount on a couple things, but most of it was acquired completely in ordinance with the law.
Tara scoffs.
Wait, what's all this?
Something we need for our trick?
Good thing.
Huh? Here, let me get you fixed up. I don't want it today. Kieran. Aster, what?
They begin to fight over the makeup as Tara tries to apply it and Kieran pushes her away.
Good thing you got all this today.
Right, Aster has something to say. Aster. Aster? Oh, I've got something too. It's got me stoked.
I'm gonna need your full attention for this.
Kira's got nothing on her face. Just spill. It's fine. I don't need
You
it.
can't get us in trouble when we are this close.
I won't get you in trouble. It's my
If
face.
you go down, we all go down.
I don't think I have much time.
Neither do we.
Tara goes to get a new set of products.
Did you guys ever hear about the big show?
No, but listen, I think something's going down tonight.
I'll have to show you. I kept a newspaper clipping of the story from 1944. Can you believe it?
Applause begins. The lights fade on.
I'm not your dog, and I can't miss my cue.
Aster takes her guitar back and escapes through the curtained doorway. Her theme music starts to play. Scene 2. The lights fade into a pink hue. Kieran and Tara watch the curtains in the doorway sway until they're fully closed.
Great.
Kieran waits for Tara to come over.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Aster's got me on edge. Hi.
They kiss. Kind of a lot. Like this is the only time they're able to kiss each other. It is. Tara pulls away.
What is it now?
Apparently something's going down tonight. Her words.
Probably nothing. It's usually nothing, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see what we're working with?
Well, hey, I've got to finish up here.
What? This is plenty.
No rules.
I really don't want any more. I'll look like a clown.
I'm telling Aster.
No, she's sensitive. She's pretty under all that clown makeup.
Oh, of course, but she's all show and no go.
They laugh again.
We go through this almost every day and we don't have a lot of time. Do me a solid and hold out for the next few days.
It's
okay?
just not me.
I know it's not you.
I want to feel like myself for once.
You will. Maybe. You know, things aren't necessarily any different outside of here.
Maybe they will be. Be positive.
Fine. But just for the next 3 days.
Yeah. Just do it quick.
Does it hurt?
Spirit.
Tara laughs, then continues applying the makeup.
It's all just a costume. You can take it off at the end of the show. Mm-hmm. To be a woman is to perform.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not a woman. At least I don't feel like one. You're right. It feels just like a costume. But it's a costume I have to wear every day. All day. Every day. And not just for the show. And I really thought I could get over it and get past it, but it's weighing on me, and I'm so tired. I'm also just restless to get out. But I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Oh, of course I understand. You do? I may not know exactly, yeah, but we don't always like the boxes we're put in. But hey, in 3 days, we'll get out of here and get you out of that box. Now, you really gotta go on and get dressed.
Yeah.
Kieran goes to the dressing booth. Tara goes to fill her bike tires up. Applause, the lights fade out. Scene 3. The lights fade into a blue hue. Aster peeks in through the curtains.
Tara.
Aster. You're up. No, I'm not. I've still got a bit of time.
Aster enters with an advertisement flyer. She hands it to Tara.
Tara Moon takes to the sky. Yeah, what about this? They're never gonna see me up there, thank God. Look at the date.
She does.
Is this a joke?
No, square biz, I promise.
Aster, I swear to the stars, if you are—
I wouldn't.
Oh no, so you're not the type to do something childish like that? Scribbling out the date and writing turn right in red ink?
No, I wouldn't make a joke about something like that. It's not even funny. Where's Kieran?
Getting dressed. Why?
I knew that if I was the one to break the news to you, you'd go all crazy on me. Kieran was supposed to be here to keep your head cool.
This is what that was about? You knew about this?
I was up last night and I
Ooh, last night!
Kieran emerges from the dressing booth.
Uh-huh.
That is so—
I didn't know for sure. I mean, I thought you were doing that next week when you were
Aster,
gone.
that's so important. How could you not tell me?
Can I explain?
Tara, let her explain.
I don't have time. I'm going to see what I can do.
Tara storms out, leaving the flyer with Aster.
What's going on?
She's going up on the tightrope tonight.
That's not till next week. She hasn't even been training for it. Can I see that?
Aster hands Kieran the flyer.
I promise, it's real.
I overheard it last night when I was having a hard time sleeping.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
I didn't want to cause a ruckus if it wasn't true. I was planning on telling you before the show, but you didn't show up.
Or are you saying it's my fault?
I'm saying things would have gone different if I had been able to tell you.
But you were!
Were what?
We're able to tell her! You could have let her know! Asked her! She's terrified of heights. That's why she hasn't been practicing, and that's why we plan to leave before her debut.
I didn't know that.
Obviously.
Kieran goes to their bag.
I assumed she was ready. She's perfect like that, good at everything. What are you doing?
Kieran glares. They start to get their tricks prepared.
If we're leaving, we're gonna do it tonight.
Think you can do it in time?
Yes. Maybe.
Tara comes back in, shaken.
I'm going on.
Could have told you that.
That's not fair. You're not ready. I can do it. But you haven't been training. Try not to expect so little of me. I'm not. But I don't think you, I'm not sure if I want you to be okay.
You're pretty balanced, Tara.
Well, on the ground, yes, but not in the air. I meant to stay on the ground.
This is a punishment.
He's punishing me. He's trying to kill me. Oh God, I sound like Aster right now.
He's not trying to kill you.
What if he is?
You think he knows we're planning to escape?
Why would he?
I don't know.
Why would he, Aster?
I don't know! Really this time.
Why wouldn't he tell you before?
Because if I knew at all that this was going to be happening, I wouldn't even be here right now. We would have gotten out. I've got a split. Do I look okay?
Tara tries to put on her best performance smile.
Yeah.
I can do it.
You better.
I will.
Because we're getting out of here tonight.
Applause.
What?
What? I'm serious. It's time.
You can pull this together before your act?
You bet.
Guys, I'm not even packed.
Okay, yeah, I really gotta go now.
I got this. Go, go.
In the moment, Kieran decides to kiss Tara, just in case. The lights fade out and Tara leaves.
Oh man.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Mac Metters, and I am the director of A Slice of Cake by Michele Torres. Our actors are Fee Eschker, Sophia Rama, and Jackie Carney. Enjoy.
Congratulations.
So you're happy? I know it's been a while since we've seen each other, but I knew I needed to tell you this.
I am. I'm happy for you.
You don't sound like it.
I am, but isn't there something else you want to say to me? Maybe before you talk about how excited and happy you are to be getting married.
This is making it sound like you're not very happy. Oh shit, Val. Happy birthday! Shit, I thought it was tomorrow.
Does that make it better though?
Okay. Is that supposed to mean I said sorry?
Yeah, no. No.
So, what, it's my bad? Okay, I'm sorry. I get it. This is big news and it's been a while since we've talked, but I'm here now, right? So let's not be all grumpy about this. This is good news. It's all good things. It's your birthday and I just got engaged. We are talking again and I'm here. It's time to celebrate. What's wrong?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing is wrong. I am great. I am happy for you because it's about you, right?
That feels really hostile.
Oh. Is it? Is it? hostile to abandon your family for 3 years for a girl you just met?
Whoa, Val, you need to relax. I'm really busy. Do not blame my fiance for us not talking. You could have reached out to me too, you know.
Oh my god! There it is! Right there. What made you like this?
Of course you're gonna do this now. We're being so dramatic, like always. You know, do you ever think maybe you're the problem? You take one little mistake and drag it out, you blow things out of proportion. I just told you great news and you're acting like this. You know what? I'm leaving. It's just unbelievable that you're gonna make this about you.
Because it is about me! It is about me! It's about me!
Are you alright?
It's about me. It's my fucking birthday and you're a shitty brother.
Oh, that's a little much.
You are a shit brother! It's your fault that we haven't spoken in years, and it sucks that the first time I see you in years is on my birthday. And you tell me you're marrying the person that took you away in the first place? That's supposed to be a joke. A big fucking joke.
It's not a joke, Val. What's wrong with you? Are you losing your mind or something?
Me? Losing my mind? Sure I am. I've lost it all. Please, stay and tell me about her and all the things that make her so special that you want to spend the rest of your life with her. That makes her so great that you abandon your family for. You stopped talking to your only sister for years, leading her on year after year, waiting and waiting and waiting for you to call, to show up to any of the things I invite you to. Pulling on teeth to get a one-word response, and I am tired. God, am I tired? You and Mom and Dad and everyone letting me down over and over. But no, I've lost it. Here I go, classic Val, blowing it all out of proportion. I'm a prima donna, I'm a bitch, I'm too much, blah, blah, blah. But what about you? Are you perfect? What if, well, this would be funny. I show up on your wedding day in white. I take the focus from your shitty wifey to be, and I stand in the pews and I yell, I object! Over and over as I run down the aisle and throw paint on you both. And I'm there looking at you laughing and looking at her laughing, and now your day that I hope you've spent so much time and money on, and I've made you and your bride look like idiots. And now your glorious, momentous moment is mine. How would you feel? Tell me, is it a good feeling? Or is it more of a rage-inducing, embarrassing, and gut-wrenching feeling? Knowing that someone you thought would never actually would.
Goodbye, Val. It's a shame to see what you turned into. Oh.
Victor leaves and slams the door behind him. She walks over to the table with her birthday cake on it. She lights a candle and grabs the cake knife to cut into the cake when the door opens again.
Oh, are you back to drop another super important revelation about your mysterious life?
Hey.
Oh.
Hi. Who was that walking down the hall? He looks pissed.
Yeah, that was my brother.
Your brother? Shit, I'm sorry, I wasn't here yet. From the look on his face and your comment, I have a feeling the reunion was not as wonderful as you had wanted it to be.
Not at all, but I think I feel better somehow. In a weird way, I think I let out something I didn't think I had in me.
Well, I'm glad. On another note, I see you haven't cut the cake yet. I know you like being alone on your birthday, but maybe there can be an exception.
Of course.
Val goes over to Opal, who has taken off their jacket and is by the sofa. Val embraces Opal and leans in for a kiss, but Opal stops her. Opal and Val have an awkward moment between them before they break their embrace. Opal blows out the candle on the cake. It is important that Val does not put down the knife.
Hey, sit down for a sec, okay? I think I have something to tell you.
Okay. You know, it's actually crazy that we've been together for a year and my brother had no idea who you were. Clearly, I'm not the problem because at least I know what that bitch she's engaged to now looks like. Oh, yeah, he came over to tell me they're engaged. Conversation was such a joke.
Wow. That's...
Oh, and my mom and dad showed up together.
Is that why there's glass on the floor? Did you get into a fight with them?
No, that's not. We did fight, I broke a mirror.
You broke a mirror. You broke a mirror!
I did, and I'm not gonna apologize because I was angry and it was a moment, so. Sorry, wait, you had to tell me something?
Yeah. I did. I do.
Oh, one more thing, sorry. They all decided that today, of all the days that I'm alive, and well, they chose today to come and tell me about themselves. To make me feel small and worthless. My mom loves to make me feel ugly. Well, I don't think it's intentional, but it happens, you know. It's my day. Let me eat a slice of cake and wear what I want. It's my apartment, and she waltzes in here with her fake empathy and love just to shut me down. You know, it's just so like them to push on that wound a little bit more when they all know it'll hurt the most. And my brother, I can't even. You know I'm not a vengeful person, but this might be it, you know? I could do the same things to them, hurt them, make them feel my pain for once, but I don't because I'm just so... Everyone over and over is taking and taking from me. But not you. No matter what has happened today, I have you. You've never made me feel that small, and you hear me. I think that for the first time in a long, long time, I'm okay with not being alone.
Val!
Yes?
Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, say what? What is going on? If it's about my birthday, you know I don't like parties, so
I emotionally cheated. I have feelings for someone, and when I kiss you, I feel so guilty about it, but part of me thinks about them when I'm with you, and I know how terrible it sounds. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I know this sucks, and I know you're upset already, and this is all coming out wrong right now, but I just need to tell you because it's eating me alive inside, and I care about you still. You're just saying, oh.
Okay.
I don't think okay is any better.
Is it?
No, don't ask me that.
You don't get a right to tell me what I can and can't ask. So tell me. Who is it?
Val, please. I just couldn't help but
Tell me.
You know, don't you?
Say it anyway.
It's Kara.
This is all so right.
No, it's not right. I'm sorry. I just couldn't keep it in, and I know other stuff that probably went down today sucked, and this probably doesn't help, but I just had...
I really hate birthdays. It's all a big letdown, you know?
Can you not ignore this right now? Please, don't do what you always do.
Say you love me.
What?
Say you love me.
Val, I really do care about you, but I just can't fight it anymore, and I can't leave you on like this. Like, it's wrong!
Say it! Say you love me!
I can't.
Val slowly begins to stand up and walk towards Opal. Val is crying and laughing. Opal is backing away from Val, making a slow chase around the space.
I really like red velvet cake.
I know, but what does that have to do
Maybe
with
it's
it?
the color. Simply think I like tea. I don't like cake in general, but cutting a slice of red velvet cake just has this special something, you know?
What is happening?
I always hated frosting. I really, really don't like cake, but today I do. And I make myself have one slice of cake even though it disgusts me so much. This one, this one cake, I can take it not because of the way it tastes, the smell, I don't even like its name. But I love that when you cut it and take a bite, everything gets a little red.
I love you.
It's my birthday.
Val stabs Opal in the gut.
It's about me!
Again!
Me!
Again!
Me!
Again! Opal is dead on the ground. They're standing over Opal, looking down at them, knife in hand. They kneel down and caress Opal's face.
So
Val reaches into Opal's heart. Pulls out a red velvet cupcake. Val stands up and walks slowly and methodically to center stage as if doing a victory dance. Val takes a bite out of the cupcake. Blood begins spilling out of their mouth. Val revels in this moment. She wipes her mouth, smudging their red lipstick on her face. Val ends at the table, lights the candle, and stabs the cake. Thank you.
Hello! This is Coat Room by Annie Brown. Setting, Jenny's college apartment, 1253 on a Sunday, early October, a White Lies party. To skip some, lights rise on Abigail, who sits alone on the floor in a very small coat room. To skip some exposition, Mika, Callista DeFeo, and Pear, Mariana Tolomash, wander in for a moment. With Abigail, Alex Murray, her presence is unknown, until it isn't.
I didn't mean to, intrude.
Well, you're here. I was just taking a breather.
On the floor of the closet?
Well, it's not really a closet.
I think it's cold.
You're...
Abby, yes! Psych 101! I didn't want to assume I knew you or didn't know you or anything like that because that's just rude, inconsiderate, IDK. Especially when I get a little alcohol in the system, names and faces and everything blur, and suddenly I cannot remember who I have and haven't met because fuck, state schools are fucking huge and I'll be so real. This is total bullshit. I just suck at remembering people. But you're pretty and cool, and you stuck in my little brain. Not that I'm really that drunk right now, or drunk at all if I'm holding a beer. A beer and start blabbering about something stupid, people listen. But I can't hold a beer all the time because, society. So when I'm at a party like this, I walk around with my beer. I hate beer. Me too.
But you drink
it anyways because it's cheap and makes me look hot.
Oh my god, okay.
It does.
Sorry.
You think it's hot.
Well, I never said
Abby?
that. Here?
Do you think it makes me hotter?
Oh, I don't really like women.
Let's knock on the door. I don't really like beer. That's definitely valid.
We hear muffled outside chatter. Girls by Girl in Red plays.
Oh.
Pear whispers to Mika.
What you thinking? Huh? You said you've been thinking?
Oh.
You totally don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Most people when they say they've been thinking about something or just thinking in general, they've been thinking of something and I don't want to jump to conclusions, but also if you wanted to tell me something important or just anything you've been thinking, I'd listen. Because I'll always listen to you, Mika, not in a weird way. I just want to listen to you say things. I want you to say more things.
I say so many things. We talk a lot. It's fine.
But what if one day it isn't and you don't say things?
What?
I don't know.
Things are fine. Everything's okay. There isn't anything. There's nothing to not be okay with. We just hang out in closets sometimes. People don't know we're closet friends.
Come on. Well, we're no, yeah, like we're just friends who really like closets. We can reach in there. Ow!
Please! That's literally so stupid.
You know me, I love my stupid little names.
Stop
Closet
talking.
pals, closet buddies, closet amigos. So many fun little options.
Yeah, sure. Pérez, stop. She knows. I'm not stupid.
I'm sorry, we just.
Oh, so you
can't be sorry.
People can't know. Well, I think it's pretty fucking obvious, don't you?
Oh, that's
I have a
not.
boyfriend, so?
We're just closet buddies.
This is so obviously a coat room.
Oh!
What?
Yeah! Coat room.
I just love my silly This is little simply words. not a coat room.
It is a coat room.
It's a closet.
It's a room with coats.
And shoes and hangers.
So that kind of makes it a coat room.
Coat rooms are big.
Coat rooms hold coats.
So do closets.
So do coat rooms. This is a room with coats.
This is too small to be a coat room. That's a little stupid.
This is a little stupid. People do more than just put coats in a coat room. A coat room is for like fancy rich people
But
or whatever. This is not a coat room.
I really don't know if it matters all that much.
We're
doing other things in here. We're all sitting and chatting.
Doesn't make this a coat room.
That doesn't make this a closet.
What's wrong with it being a closet?
It's just not. I don't mean to like argue, just we're not in a closet. Okay. We've all been in here for like what? 10, 15 minutes? I'm pretty sure I'd be aware if I was in a closet right now.
Right.
Why are you guys
Open the door!
Sorry.
In bored silence, Pear reaches through the darkness for Mika's lighter. They flick it and release it, and flick it again, and flick it again, for shits and gigs.
Don't you think that's a little dangerous?
Meh. They flick it again, and again.
You probably shouldn't do that.
I do that all the time.
That doesn't make it right. You could like set the apartment on fire.
And then we'd never have to leave this room. It's comforting.
Are you uncomfortable?
This isn't quite ideal.
And leave.
Well, I can't do that.
Well, why not?
That isn't quite ideal.
To leave?
Yes.
It's just a coat room.
I know.
It's nothing special.
I know.
It's not that I want you to leave. You're not bothering me. I enjoy having closet buddies.
I think I want to though.
Bother me?
Leave.
Oh. But you haven't. Ding ding ding. Huh?
That's correct.
Okay. But you're uncomfy?
Are you not? I guess I haven't thought about it. In a closet. Coat room. There's not supposed to be much comfort in here.
I guess so. The three readjust their positioning into comfortable positions. In reality, they just lay awkwardly. Pear's head lands on Mika's lap.
Just like quicker, way quicker.
They listen to gay music through the door.
You tell me if you had something to say, right?
Yes, fair.
Okay. You said you were thinking earlier. Good. So what have you been thinking about?
Well, right now I'm thinking about how this maybe isn't the place to talk about what I've been thinking about.
I call bullshit.
You call bullshit.
I call bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
I think you're stalling.
I'm not stalling.
You're scared.
It does kind of. If I was stalling or scared or whatever, you'd know.
Like right now.
Right. I'm not stalling. It's a private conversation that needs to happen.
And we're in a closet.
Coat room at a party.
A closet.
With a guest.
What a closet.
Yes. A closet.
Closet. So.
I think I might just be a little scared. I'm so scared. And I know that you're in here for me, Pear, and I don't want you to do that. I feel so fucking awful that you feel you need to do that. You shouldn't need to do that.
I want you to leave, and I want to leave with you. I'm so fucking scared. And the music keeps getting louder, and of course, people are right outside the door, and they keep getting louder. And Chaperone sings about the fucking passenger seat while I have a boyfriend, and we sneak into coat rooms while people are distracted so they don't see us, and we sit with our ears to the door until they seem far away enough for us to sneak back out, and everyone re-signs their fucking leases, and so does my fucking boyfriend, because even though it's been 4 years together, it's also been years of him figuring out that getting your nails done with your middle finger and ring finger shorter isn't a trend, and the accumulation of Pear's hair ties on my wrist is not because they lose them, and that every single off day I blame on exhaustion from school or exhaustion from work is really just exhaustion from 4 years of letting somebody love me that I know can never love me back. What the fuck do I do with that? And so I listen to Chapel and Girl and Lucy and pretend like I'm living their life when the only person I've ever actually loved I push away, and that person loves me so much that they sit there and watch me as I hold my ear to the door. And I say it's to wait for everyone to go away, so I never have to actually come out of the coat room. But in reality, it's just so that I can hear the music a little louder while they sit there with me.
Pear's hand slips into Mika's. They sit in the moment. More music plays.
It's a nice closet, and it's not the lapse of luxury, but it's a beautiful place to be in this moment. And it sucks that it has to exist, but it's a beautiful place in this moment.
Happy to be here with you. Mika and Pear squeeze each other real tight. Likewise. Happy you're here.
Both of you.
An awkward moment, but then the three giggle.
I think this is probs in the top 5 of all party closets I've ever been in.
How many party closets have you been in?
Closets! No more than 5 probably, so it's not a difficult list to make. Although, first with the newly adopted title. Welcome to the club, though.
They all have a moment. Which is interrupted by the start of Lucy Dacus's night show.
At a party.
Another moment. They all put their ears to the door. Lucy Dacus is tasting somebody else's spit for the first time. Things are okay. There's no noise, no footsteps, no singing, no talking.
I was let down, it wasn't the same.
There is just Lucy Dacus trying to derail her one-track mind. She's also regaining her self-worth in record time. Mika, quietly and dramatically, begins to sing along.
That was mine. And my masochist resisting urges to punch you in the teeth. Call you a bitch.
What are you doing? In the life of the party. In the closet.
In the closet!
Which means we have to.
I know. Mika and Pear, now standing, share a smile and take each other's pinkies. The moment is sweet as the tiny finger embrace is held. Mika excitedly scream sings. She jams. They all do in this tiny coat room with no care for volume or the things they hide from. The tiny coat room ceases to exist. So does the closet. They sing Night Shift and dance and move and groove to the masterpiece it is. Have they ever experienced her like Lucy's? Probably not. But her music is sung at the top of their lungs. There's no door to listen to. There are no people to hide from. They are the gay music, and the gay music is them, and most importantly, they enjoy being in this beautiful place, in this beautiful moment. So I'll take the night shift.
much better than last year when we were here. It was like that 95-degree day and we were in the comments and everything.